do I need some old headphones and microphone thing?
If you get into it, then then you know you're gonna be talking with people, and then.
Are you like literally like talking to people like, yo?
I'll be on Skype with my friends when I play and stuff, and then you know we'll be like.
Oh, you're Skyping while you're playing too?
Yeah, and it's just better to communicate by voice because you can type while you're playing, but
okay,
you know it's just always better to communicate directly.
So you're typing and you're mousing.
Yeah, and you're giving commands on the keyboard and stuff like that when you're playing. You know, it doesn't seem like too much, but like once you get into it,
like a lot.
It seems like
a
lot. Maybe it seems like a lot.
Like I'm used to like you know.
Yeah.
Kick punch,
yeah,
A,
exactly.
B, B, A.
Yeah.
Remember I always called it all you can, but it's not all you can. The Ryu's thing in Street Fighter, the punch.
Oh my gosh.
All you can.
Yeah, like yeah, something like that.
I always said all you can.
All you can.
It's not
all you can.
But it's just one of those weird things that took forever to, and I still don't really know how to do it really.
But when you do it, you feel good, huh? You're like,
I got it a bunch of times, like I can't explain what it is, like up, down, like
yeah, exactly. It's just
like
natural.
Half circle, quarter, up, back up.
Yeah.
So is it like simple moves, so then like punch, kick, or throw, match?
Yeah, I'd say like for most of the people's kids in this game, they're pretty straightforward.
But as far as the command keys on the keyboard, like
oh yeah, for the command keys, it's universal pretty much. So like there's Q, W, E, and R. Q, W, and E will be your normal spells that you can like
spells.
Yeah, that you can
different spells. Q,
yeah.
W, W, and E.
Yeah, it varies from champion to champion.
Okay.
You know? But Q, W, and E, those are your normal spells, and then your R would be your ultimate ability, and you can only
your ultimate ability.
Yeah, so it's your strongest one. It's like the signature ability of your
How many ultimate abilities do you have?
You only have one.
You can only use each spell once.
They have a cooldown. So like once you use the spell, it goes on cooldown, and then once that timer is up, you can use the skill again. Yeah. And then the summoner spells would be on D and F.
Oh, D and F. Okay.
Yeah, and then if we're gonna go into more keys that you can use you can buy items, active items and stuff like that, wards, items that have abilities in themselves, potions, you know.
So there's like a bunch of shit your character can carry with
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You build items to make your character stronger. So like you level up, so how the game works is you start off at level 1 every game that you play, you start off at level 1, and the max level for that game is 18. 18 is the strongest that you can get, and then at that point, by the time you hit...
Hold on a second. So the character has a level, and the game has a level?
So like your account has a level.
Yeah, your account has a level.
Yeah, your account has a
level.
level.
You're 30, and I'm 1.
Yeah, 31, you know, that's the account. And then every game that you play, though, you
has
start
a level.
over. Yeah, so that's where
So we start a game, we're at 1.
Yeah, you start like, every game at level 1. There's minions that spawn like every 10 or 15 seconds or so.
Who?
Minions. They're like little...
Like in the movie?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but like...
I mean, they're not yellow.
No, they're not yellow. They're blue, purple, whatever.
But they're like minions, they're like other characters.
Yeah, they're like pretty much their own. Yeah, they're like kind of like computers in the game, and all they do is they just spawn and they go and they attack your team, they attack your towers.
Do they look like?
Yeah, they just look like little. Just picture like just like a little minion guy, little guy with a sword.
Does he have a weapon?
Yeah, he has a weapon.
From where?
Damage. They spawn from your base.
So we have minions and they have minions.
Yeah, you both have minions. And what the inhibitor does is when you destroy that, the minions
stop.
No. The minions that spawn from your base get stronger. So they push harder, and then it makes it easier to win the game. You know?
How many minions? So you got like 5 guys on your team, and you got all these minions?
Yeah, and you kill the minions to get gold. That's how you get stronger. So the minions spawn, so you
can kill minions and we get gold.
And then you get gold. That's how you...
So we can buy stuff while we're fighting.
To buy something, you have to be in your base, in an area called the fountain. Yeah, there's the fountain that's like in like the deepest part of your base, and it gives you energy, and it heals you, and you can buy items there, and...
So you can go.
This is all a lot to take in.
This is crazy.
It's just, you're like, what does all this mean?
Does everybody know this out here? Am I the only one that doesn't know?
Maybe. If you play, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you don't play and you watch streams...
Right now, I'm confused. Yeah. For hiding out a tree or something?
Yeah, so okay, that's another part of the game. That's something else
I knew
that needs to know, you know?
There's trees.
Oh, close. Kind of like that. There's bushes. There's bushes that you can hide in.
Bushes?
Yeah, and like in the bush, nobody has vision of it unless you have something that gives you vision of what's inside the bush. So like if you go into the bush...
Someone has magical vision.
Yeah, you can get like spells, or like you can buy something called wards. If you put a ward in a bush, it gives you vision of what's inside the bush, or in any area on the map, because there's
like the Superman thing, you can like see through stuff.
Kind of, yeah, kind of similar to that. In the game, there's something called the fog of war that gives you sight of what's around it.
Of war.
The fog of war. Sounds pretty cool.
Means what?
It just hides whatever is not in that area.
That's the actual definition?
Yeah, pretty much. Like
the fog of war hides what the fuck is going on where.
Gotta strategize all about that.
I'm super lost. And we're only 39%, but I'm ready to play.
I know.
3 hours later.
So obviously you could tell that the light has changed. It's because it took a long time to upload. So we took a break and I actually went to an audition. And we're back. We can't even tell you what it's about because I get in trouble. But before we play my first game of League of Legends with Shyvana, we are gonna have a vocabulary quiz. I haven't been to school in a while, but let's go vocabulary quiz. Everyone out there that's been watching the video, you can join along with us.
Tell me, what do you think creep score means?
Creep score. Creep score, no clue. Maybe like that you thought you were going to get a good score and then it came up and then you got a good score?
I'm sorry, but that's not correct.
What is a creep score?
Creep score would be the amount of minions that you have slain throughout the game.
Creep score, because they're creeps.
Yeah, they're creeps, yeah. Minions, creeps.
Minion are people too.
Yeah, they are people, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do to get the gold.
That's
so,
true.
like, what do you think ganking means?
Ganking, like you go kill somebody.
Oh yeah, there you go. He knows. The gang.
You be ganking fools in the hood.
Regular, you know, just go.
That's an old school.
Really?
Ganking.
Oh, the more you know.
Ice Cube. Listen to old Ice Cube albums.
What about farming?
Farming sounds like something that you have to plant some stuff or like make stuff happen. So you're trying to get more gold or something.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much the definition of farming. You know.
Yep.
You know, increasing your creep score, killing minions.
Right.
You just go to lane and you farm.
So you can be like, yo, we're handling stuff over here. You need to go.
You need to go farm. Yeah, you need to go farm this lane.
Like, don't worry about it. We're protecting everything else.
Leave us alone.
That's what they tell the casuals.
Yeah. Just go farm. Just go farm. If you don't know what you're doing, just go farm. What do you think zoning means?
Obviously, you gotta take care of the area that you.
Yeah,
that you're required to take care of.
Kind of. You know, that's. I'll probably give you half credit.
I'll take half credit. I'll take.
But yeah, zoning is more like controlling the area around your enemy. Kind of like controlling where they go based on different things like using your abilities, using minion waves. I don't know. There's just a bunch of different components to how to zone another champion. So, what do you think it means to backdoor?
There's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of. I don't know. I guess you're just going around the backside.
Close. That's more or less what you do. That's more or less. I'll give you full credit for that one. I'll give you full credit for that one. But yeah, backdoor is like, let's say your team is all pushing the top lane, right? And then you have one person that can push a lane really hard by themselves. That person would go backdoor another lane.
There you go. There's some vocabulary word for you guys. I'm with that.
So you passed the test. I think that was pretty good.
Awesome. So we're gonna go to our first game.
So it's once you see.
We're gonna see it. Once we get there, well, right now
it's all theory.
There's some people out there that are like laughing at me because they know exactly. They're laughing because they're like, Dante's an idiot. But there's other people out there that are like me going, you guys are idiots. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Something like that. Oh my god, dude.